distracted about watching a video about a basketball that got stuck and they used cheerleaders to get it down.
Got it down and it was funny, and then we're on.
And then now we're on.
Hi.
And it was hilarious. And welcome to the Pre-Celebration Connection. I'm Jordan. This is...
I'm Bruce. Good morning. Or afternoon or evening. I know we have sometimes some mainland people, and once in a while someone from Europe.
Yep.
I haven't seen Germany in a while.
Yeah, where's Ken? Ken, where
Yeah.
you at?
Ken.
But we're glad that people join us from anywhere and everywhere, whether you're here on island and you can't quite make it in this weekend, or you're joining us from afar. We are your virtual welcome team, your virtual coffee
You know,
time.
you walk into the lobby and you catch up to people. Well, you catch up with us.
Haha, every
Gotcha.
week.
Yes.
You're stuck with us, and we love it. So thank you, everybody, for taking the time
So are
to
we that
tune
table
in.
that, you know, usually you pretend not to see and you walk by, but now they don't have a choice because we're the only ones?
No, right? That's a good question. Would you walk by us in person? But now you don't have a choice, and you have to talk about what we want to talk about.
Which could be delicious if
It could be
we-
delicious if you're Italian.
Yes, today is ravioli day, so we'll
that
get right
is.
into it. Ravioli made at home with your own stuffings in it, or maybe something from Costco, or go have someone cook it for you properly.
Yes. Has anybody
Yes.
had homemade real ravioli? I do not think I have.
I've had it made at home. I don't know how, like, you know, I don't know what authentic is anymore in America. 'Cause
What is
we-
authentic? What is
Italian
authentic?
in America and is just,
Let's
here we go. All right, it's
Come on.
authentic.
At least get the frozen one, not the canned one, Bruce. Come on. Good morning, Val. We're glad that you're here. Good morning, Jennifer. Thank you both for being here
Val.
on time. We appreciate it.
Val, how was your burrito yesterday? Sorry, we're switching from a ravioli to a burrito now.
Well, obviously, it's America. Nothing's authentic anymore. You can do whatever you want.
Because I made Val a burrito yesterday, and she almost didn't let me do it my normal way. She was like, "Oh, let's go without the slaw." I was like, "Why?"
But why would you do it? The
Yeah.
slaw is really good.
Exactly.
by
So I
the
talked her
way.
into it, and then
It's
she
very
got
good.
it, and I'm pretty sure she liked it. But Val, give me your opinion there. Burrito.
Slaw,
way?
no slaw. I like because it's super crunchy. It's good.
It
It's very
is.
good.
It's
You've got something
tangy.
good going on there.
Pays the bills.
It pays the bills. Not many people can say coleslaw pays their bills,
Yeah,
but
coleslaw
you,
pays my bills.
You totally can. Exactly. That's too funny. Jennifer says she's had she's made ravioli homemade. I'm assuming since you were a little girl.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Is it labor intensive and is it worth it?
Right, I mean, you can do
Because
like
it's
a family thing, put everyone, like we
Yeah.
did growing up, we'd go to my grandma's house and make mandu.
Yes.
You know,
okay.
so Korean, you know, 1 ton-ish, you know.
Yeah.
Make grandma would already make the meat patty, the stuffing.
Oh,
because
okay,
with
she'd
the raw
have that
meat.
mixed up, yeah.
And then we'd spoon it into the I don't even exactly what you call it. It's not pasta, but
Yeah.
into the wrapper and then close it, and we'd have to. I was gonna say,
A little
but no,
bit-
wait, maybe not. We had a bowl of water that we'd have to get our fingers
you
wet.
can just lick your hands. Just go ahead. Yeah,
And
like
then
you're
sit- yeah.
licking a
Yeah, this-
stamp or something.
Okay, who wants this one?
It's gonna get fried. It's gonna get cooked. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
so yes.
Mandu gets fried.
Either or, like you do it in the ramen or the salmon bowl,
Yeah.
the mandu,
Okay.
or you could pan fry it. So it was kind of like wontons. You can do it in ramen, same thing, but just Korean versus Chinese.
Okay. All right. There
Yep.
we go. There we go.
So we did that, but today's ravioli day, so we gotta
Taste-
kind of stick with that
Let's
side.
chill out here.
Yeah.
Okay. Bruce and I
Some
were noting though
cheese.
that many cultures have a version
Of the same thing.
of basically a ravioli or a
Yeah.
mandu or a pot sticker or whatever you
Yeah.
call it. It's
mandu, wonton, gyoza,
Yep, gyoza,
ravioli,
yep. It's all just a little lump of
Some-
meat or cheese
wrapped up, and cook it.
and cooked.
Yeah.
It's like we just all
I
cultures
guarantee
thought
there's
that was a
other
great
ones
idea.
like there's probably some like
that are
Scottish version or
escaping me
something.
right now. Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Oh yeah, Valerie says the pasta wrap.
There you go. Yeah, pretty much.
Dumplings kind of.
That's
is a
right.
Is a dumpling filled? Yeah, it can be.
They can be filled, I guess.
Yeah, I'm like
Usually
they're a
it's
little bit
just
more
like-
balled up
Yeah.
dough, but they can be chicken in it and stuff. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
we think making balls of dough and meat, and we're like that's a great idea.
They try to put it together
Done.
and wrap it up.
That feels right. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Val said that the burrito from South Shore Grill was very delicious, with delicious in all
Mm-hmm. All right,
caps.
capitals. All
with
right.
thumbs up. Wait, Shaka
And-
thumbs up, heart, heart.
See, aren't you glad you listened to
the
me?
slaw was delicious. The slaw is good. I'm not gonna lie. So I get to have your food from your restaurant once in a while, especially when I'm hanging out with your wife, which is great. Honestly, it's wonderful.
Is that the only reason? That's probably the
That's
main,
probably the only reason. That's
right?
the only reason.
Okay.
I do know where the restaurant is. I guess I could go myself, but that makes it even easier. But like half the reason like I order the plate is for the slaw.
Yeah.
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 I'm like,
That's it.
everything else, they're like,
is
do you want
just-
the plate? I'm like, I want the slaw. I'm like,
Or just
I
bring
don't
you a
want-
bowl of it.
I don't care about the, actually, next
here you
time be
go.
like, sub the rice, just make a mound of slaw.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
we make those.
Seriously?
Often,
Okay,
often.
no, I'm switching
Yeah.
my order. See, I
Yeah.
try and be like, chill and just like get something that's on the
Low
menu.
maintenance?
Yeah, I'm like, you don't need to change it for me, but I
Well,
don't know.
actually, it's
Now I
easier for
might.
us to do it that way because then I won't have to put one thing on it.
There you go.
So you're actually helping us out.
Okay, all right. From now on, all slaw. I want a shirt that says hashtag all slaw. That's me.
Ooh, Matt, are you listening? Matt's my marketing guy. That might be
Okay.
our next shirt.
Like I'm just, or the slaw pays the bills. I like that one too, but that's for you.
Ah, that'll be the employee shirt. South Shore Grill, the
Slaw
slaw pays the bills.
There we go. All right, now that we've run a whole marketing campaign for South Shore Grill, how are you guys
I'm
doing
sorry.
today?
I'm glad like when Wax watches this, he doesn't turn the volume on, so he doesn't
Thank
know I'm
goodness.
actually like.
Exactly, just
Working.
pitching for your own restaurant the whole time. Exactly.
And after you eat, come to church.
Ta-da! There we go. Way to tie it in. Way to
All
tie it
right,
in.
we'll make a stretch on it.
But this weekend is a fun weekend for you too, because
Right.
it's quiet at your house.
For another, I
was
think
saying, what
another
time do they
5
come home?
hours.
5 whole hours.
Yeah, I think 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock is pickup time for, well, I want to say the One Love. The youth ministry camp, junior high, but it's not just One Love. There's maybe including us, maybe 5 churches put together up in Homolani.
Yep.
So if you live up on the North Shore and you hear a lot of screaming going on, yeah, it's all our kids.
Apologies. Yeah.
Yes, but yeah, no, it's been awesome. You know, Jen and I went on a date last night and didn't have to rush back because of a babysitter. We're like,
let's go.
We're that
Yeah.
couple that like your food's gone and you're still sitting there at the table.
And they're like,
Yeah, that
are
was
these
us.
people gonna go? Are they ever leaving? Yeah. You're like, no, never.
I work at a restaurant, so I was watching, making sure they had other tables open, so
Yes, yeah,
like people
you're
weren't
not-
waiting. Like,
Just on you. Yeah.
okay,
all
there's
right,
like
no.
open tables, so
I do the
we
same
can hang
thing.
out.
I'm like, I'll sit. If it's quiet, we can chill.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
don't hold it up for everybody else. But that's super fun that
Yeah,
your kids are at
youth
camp.
camp.
We had talked about, maybe you guys were with us, and Val and Jen, Jennifer, you were probably with us. We chatted with Myola a few weeks ago
That's right. Mm-hmm.
going into this. And so continue to pray for these kids who are at camp. I think what Matt said.
and the leaders.
And the leaders who are going to be, oh my God, that's got to be killer. You're going to come home wiped on a Sunday afternoon and then
Yeah.
have to like get up and go tomorrow morning. But yeah, they gave up their weekends and their
Yeah.
time and a ton of energy, a ton of sleep. And then I think the thing that Matt said, even during the prayer, during the last sermon set of worship too, was that the praying for the kids as they transition out of camp, because camp can be such a mountaintop
Right.
experience where you're like, oh my gosh, this was life changing, but you come home and everything else is the exact same.
Yeah.
Other people haven't changed. Home is still home. Life is still life.
Yeah,
And
or if you have certain friends drama and all.
Yeah, exactly. You plug back into
Plug
your
back
phone,
in.
and so just keep those kids in mind and in prayer over the next few hours as that they come down off of like interactions with God and with encounters with
Yeah.
Him and with people that love Him, and have to go back, bring that experience back into the world. So
And so hopefully, if you guys are watching, you have kids at camp or maybe in the future, like plan out. I'm trying to plan out the whole rest of this. Today is Sunday, just so it's not come home and they go on the TV. You know, like, so hopefully we come home,
something to shuffle, yeah.
talk about it. Hey, tell me your favorites.
Yeah.
You know, maybe we'll make some dinner. I don't know exactly, but I just don't want it to be like, yeah, you did camp, check the
Immediate
list.
check off,
Bye.
done, throw your stuff
Yeah.
in the laundry. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, there we go. Yeah.
Did they teach you about Jesus? All right,
Because
good,
I
we're
don't
done.
want, yeah, okay, all right. One Jesus is enough for the
Yeah.
day. I say that satirically.
Yeah.
Don't watch Waxer tune in for that 1 second.
You're fired. You're fired.
one Jesus
You're gonna
is
have
enough
new
for the
hosts
day.
out. You're gonna have new hosts up here next week.
T-shirts that don't make it into the One Love store, right? Exactly. That's too funny. But what I want to know from you guys, from you, Jennifer, and from you, Val, what about camping in general? Because we had talked about youth camp a couple weeks ago,
Right.
or Bible camp. But what about camping? Like, because you go camping with Chloe sometimes as well,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you said sometimes it crosses into glamping.
Yeah, we did our first glamping version last month, where you actually have hot water. And we had
Crazy.
a central building that had a full kitchen that was actually bigger than my restaurant.
That's cheating.
And
I think
full.
that's cheating.
That's what. Yeah. So they call it glamping. You know.
That's
we
a
had,
hotel with a tent.
Yeah. You know. It kind of. Well, and we had like the pre-made cabins / tents. Like it was canvas, but they're pre-built. So
Yeah.
like you didn't have to
It
pitch a
wasn't
tent.
collapsing
They
on
had
itself.
cots inside,
Oh
so you
my
had to
God,
bring
wait,
a sleeping bag.
cots?
Yes, you just had to bring
Oh
a sleeping bag.
goodness gracious!
Yeah, so
Bruce,
it was.
You're going
it was
soft
nice.
on me.
It was
like,
nice. It was nice.
camping.
Yeah, usually
Camping.
our camping is get there early so you can put your tent up before the sun goes down.
I know, right?
and-
You gotta let it dry.
and
If it gets wet
it's,
before you
know,
pack it up.
pump water off from the gallon jug and boil it, and coffee was the French press thing. Pour it out with all the grains. Oh well, just
Okay,
swallow it
alright.
down.
There you chew it up. Don't brush your teeth. Just
Di-
kind of swish it around a
Dishes
little bit.
was you find the hose and shoot it down in the grass and wash the dishes. So
You're like, "That looks
that's
good.
usually what
That
we're
looks
doing.
good."
But this one was a little more upscale, if that's the right word, but it was worth it. Yeah,
Okay,
it was
alright.
worth- But yeah, usually we've done a lot of camping and just spending time with our group. It's fathers, daughters. So you guys have daughters, you should find a group like this. But yeah, just spending time with your daughter. That's in theory, one-on-one time with your daughter, building memories, building relationships. The daughters spend a lot of time on their own. They make their own friends and do
Yeah.
things. And then the dads, obviously, we hang around the fire and talk about guy things. But you're still having, like an unplugged, quiet weekend. Or not quiet. Unplugged, undistracted time with your daughter over the weekend. So
Yeah.
we've been doing that a lot.
That's awesome.
But we're saying, because it's different in Hawaii than what you guys are doing camping
Yeah.
in the mainland. Because for
a little
us,
different.
camping is generally a long beach day.
Yeah, it's a long beach
It's
day with
basically
a
all it
nap at
is.
the end. You're
Yeah,
like,
that's
okay,
it's a
yeah.
beach day that lasts 3 days. But for you guys, you had different things like actual animals.
Actual
and-
animals, yeah. To be camping somewhere where there's snakes, where there are like big spiders, where there are bear. I never had super encounters with bears, but yeah, you could be bears, raccoons.
But you had to be aware of them. You get to watch what
Yeah.
you did with your food.
Oh yeah,
close
absolutely.
everything up.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we don't
We'd
do that.
put a lot more stuff back in the car to like close it up and stuff like that. Val she says, I'm not a fan of camping. All right, that's fair. that's yeah, not long stretches either. I'm with
Mm-hmm.
you. Been camping maybe twice in my whole life. Only stayed overnight, not the whole 3 or 4 days. Ah, come on,
Softy.
Val.
Softy.
You didn't even have time to
Who's
get
that?
all stink. This is Michi.
Oh,
Michi
Michi.
jumped in with us. Michi,
What's up,
we're glad
Michi?
you're
Sorry, I
here.
was upside down. I couldn't quite read it.
You're like, wait, what does it say?
Welcome back.
But Michi, how do you feel about camping? Do you like getting stinky and staying in the grit for a while, or are you more of
Yeah.
a glamper hotel
Well,
girl?
it's what you're gonna wake up and go in the ocean anyway. So
Yeah, what's it gonna be? Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It's like,
yeah, when I go camping with Chloe, so it's daddy
Yeah.
time. Mom has her pack all the shampoo and everything, and then by the time we're heading out, I can say this because my wife's in the other room not watching the show. But it's like I'm always telling her, yeah, you don't have to take a shower this weekend.
because, wait, what is it? Monkey see, monkey do. Because who else is not taking a shower?
I don't take a shower
Like,
till I
I'm
come
not
home.
taking a shower?
No.
Like, if you don't have a bath,
Smell like
if you don't have a
smoke and-
bathhouse, yeah.
Or if your hair's dirty, in your case, you just suck the marshmallows out of your hair. you said,
Exactly.
right?
That's what we were saying. We were saying earlier that I used to, when I had long hair when you're a kid, you're doing marshmallows over and over
Right.
again. You get marshmallow
Yeah,
in your
it's
hair, and then you're like, I got marshmallow in my hair, and so you just kind of suck it out of your hair. You're like, okay, it's good. That piece is clean, and you just kind of, it's good. It's done. Hey, 10-year-old me was like, that's great. That's totally fine.
I have no problems with that.
That's-
We get up in the morning with my daughter. I'm like, things are getting nasty. I'm like, here's a rubber band. Let's go.
Here we go.
We're
Let's
up.
just tie that rat's
We're
nest
done.
up. Who needs a
We're
hairbrush?
good.
What is that?
I don't think I've ever brushed her hair at camp in the last 3 years.
Really
think
don't
we
let your
bothered.
wife hear that. Okay, all right.
I guess
She's
I don't.
fine. She's alive. She's got great hair. Michi says cold showers are okay. Michi, are
Right?
you okay? Okay, I don't mind being
She
a
needs
little
the hot shower.
uncomfortable, but
A cold shower.
cold. I'm like tepid. I can even do tepid, but like cold.
Yeah,
Oh.
when you're camping,
Oh,
it's
that's
usually
rough.
cold coming from the mountain or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Gigi says, good morning. Thank you for jumping in. Gigi says, never been camping, never will. All right. Okay, we got.
She knows. She has her lane. She stays in it.
She's like, no,
She's
I'm doing this. Michi says, went to camp Pu'uiki and saw a huge cane spider while prepping
Ooh,
breakfast.
yeah.
Yes.
They're big.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
let's not do that. No, that's not fun. Gotta
Cane
love
spiders
nature,
are
baby.
scary.
Gotta
Yeah.
love nature. But I will say, there's nothing like falling asleep with like the sound of the waves. like,
Exactly.
right there. Like,
Yeah.
It's like you win, you lose.
Yeah.
You get marshmallows in your hair.
Bonfire and like stars.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta take take what you get,
And just
leave
don't
what
think
you
about
don't.
the cane spiders.
Or the marshmallows in your hair. Exactly.
Exactly.
I love it. Thank you guys for jumping in with us this morning. Join us same time, same place here for the Pre-Celebration Connection next week. Good morning, everybody.
See you then.